1300 hours, Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan, the news read by Ali Ahmad. First, the headlines. President says India is willfully trying to strangulate Kashmiri's voice under the garb of measures against COVID-19. A meeting of Federal Cabinet is underway in Islamabad with Prime Minister in the chair to discuss the situation arising out of COVID-19. The number of confirmed coronavirus cases in the country has soared to 9,216. Prominent international non-government organizations have called for immediate and unconditional withdrawal of charges against Kashmiri journalists. The 82nd death anniversary of poet-philosopher Dr. Allama Muhammad Iqbal is being observed today. And now, the news in detail. President Dr. Arif Alvi says Pakistan will continue exposing atrocities being perpetrated on people of occupied Kashmir by Indian regime. Speaking at a briefing in Muzaffarabad today, he said Muslims in India are being subjected to discriminatory treatment. He said India is willfully trying to strangulate Kashmiri's voice under the garb of measures against COVID-19. The president also commended Azad Kashmir government for taking effective and timely measures to prevent the spread of coronavirus pandemic. Earlier, Azad Kashmir President Sardar Masood Khan and Prime Minister Raja Farooq Haider welcomed the President of Pakistan and appraised him about coronavirus situation in Azad Jammu and Kashmir. The President also handed over protective equipment for doctors and health workers to Azad Kashmir government. Minister for Kashmir Affairs and Gilgit-Baltistan Ali Amin Khan Gandapur has urged world community and international institutions to take immediate notice of growing Hindu extremism in India, endangering lives of millions of Muslims. In a statement today, he said India is playing dangerous game in occupied Kashmir in the name of coronavirus instead of taking measures to prevent the pandemic. He said New Delhi is fighting against Muslims and Kashmiris. Ali Amin said BJP-led Modi government will prove a dangerous to peace of the globe. Meeting of the Federal Cabinet is underway in Islamabad with Prime Minister Imran Khan in the chair. The Cabinet is taking up important matters like situation arising out of the COVID-19 outbreak and other agenda items. Special Assistant on Information and Broadcasting Dr. Firdaus Ashikawan says provision of relief to the people affected by the lockdown in wake of the outbreak of coronavirus pandemic is government's top priority. In a series of tweets, she said bringing an ordinance against hoarders to protect common people from inflation and hoarding shows strong determination of Prime Minister Imran Khan. She said those who are trying to exploit difficulties of the people deserve no leniency and such elements should be treated with iron hands. The number of confirmed coronavirus cases in the country has soared to 9,216. These include 4,195 cases in Punjab, 2,764 in Sindh, 1,276 in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, 465 in Balochistan, 281 in Gilgit-Baltistan, 185 in Islamabad Capital Territory, 50 in Azad Kashmir. 2,066 patients have so far been recovered, while the death toll from the virus stands at 192, with 16 new deaths reported during the last 24 hours. The worldwide death toll from the novel coronavirus pandemic has risen to 170,501. Over 2,481,374 declared cases have been registered in 193 countries and territories, while 647,733 are now considered recovered. Prominent international non-government organizations have called for immediate release and unconditional withdrawal of charges against Kashmiri journalists Masarat Zahra and Pirzada Ashiq. In a statement in New York, senior Asia researcher of Committee to Protect Journalists, Alia Iftikhar said India should reform its laws to make such capricious actions by police impossible. In a statement, head of Asia-Pacific Desk of Reporters Without Borders, Daniel Bastard called on Indian authorities to immediately drop these outrageous charges against Masarat Zahra in the absence of any substantiation by police. United Nations General Assembly has adopted a resolution that calls for equitable, efficient, and timely access to vaccines developed to fight coronavirus. The resolution, which was drafted by Mexico, calls for strengthening the scientific international cooperation to combat COVID-19 and to bolster coordination, including the private sector. The 82nd death anniversary of visionary poet and philosopher Dr. Allama Muhammad Iqbal is being observed today with traditional zeal. Various functions have been arranged to pay tributes to the poet of East who played a pivotal role through his thoughts and poetry in motivating and mobilizing the Muslims of subcontinent for creation of a separate homeland. And that is the end of the news. For more news and analysis, log on to our website radio.gov.pk. And also watch live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.